Okay. Pausing. That's a strange one. It's a difficult one. I can't teach you any language because to pause means to say nothing. That's what pausing is. Okay, so we'll look at chunking. Okay, we'll look at chunking a bit lower, but sometimes it's a good idea to leave a space. Okay, to leave a space for the speaker to, or for the patient to fill in. Okay, it's a difficult one to teach. Ultimately, we don't want to rush. So there should always be some pauses anyway. And it's difficult to say exactly what situation pauses should be used in. I think as we go through the week and you start to get some assessment later on, we'll see some opportunities and we'll be able to pick them out. Okay, let's look at the third one. And we will talk about chunking in more detail later. Checking understanding. Okay, this is the problem, isn't it? This is the issue that people seem to have. It's easy to repeat these kinds of phrases. Okay, so what could I say here? What kind of phrases can I say? Get them into the chat box. This is always a good way to do this. Get them into the chat box. Okay, we'll look at some examples. Okay, how do you feel about it? Okay, we can put that there. How do you feel about it? Yeah. What else have we got? Is that makes sense? Okay. Is that clear so far? Okay, how does that sound? Okay, yeah, we're getting some questions in here. Do you have any questions about what I said? Okay. All right. Are you agree with this? Am I clear? All right. If you've still got some more, guys, I can put some more in here. How is that sound? Okay. Do you understand my point? Now, Mary, you've got 2 question marks there. I'm going to put them in. Okay. I think it makes a difference. Do you think you can sit? Okay. All right. Is that manageable? Okay. Is that all right? Is that understandable? Okay, I quite like that one. Understandable so far. Are you getting my point? Okay. Are you following me? Yeah, we're getting loads and loads of different ones. Okay, let's stop there. Okay. Let's put those with some bullet points and we'll put those over to the side there. All right. Okay, so let me go through and I'll say which ones I think are okay. All right. Yes, that one's good. I like that one, but it's not in the right place, really. No, I'm going to take it away. In fact, you know what? I'm going to give it like this. It's half right. Ooh. Yeah. That's it. Out of all of those questions, I've only said yes to 2. Okay, why? Well, let's get a different colored pen. Because first thing is this one, this one, this, actually not that one. This one, this one, this one. Okay, everyone in green should not be in this box. Okay, it should be in this box. Encouraging patient reaction. They're not in the right box. Okay. This one and this one, they're not grammatically correct. Is that make sense? You can't say that. You can say, does that make sense? Are you agree with this? Do you agree with this? And how does that sound? So they're all incorrect. Okay. So this one really should be, does that make sense? Okay. And now it feels like it's in the correct place. All right. So let's make that red. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Because these ones, okay, they're asking about understanding. That's what they're asking about. And that's what this is, checking understanding. But, and this one as well, do you have any other questions? I think that there's a second type of question which could go down here as well. It could go there, couldn't it? Okay. So checking understanding is just, I've just told you something. Do you understand what that means? That's all. All of these ones here, though, are, do you agree with this? How does that sound? All of those kinds of things. They are about patient reaction. How does the patient feel about it? Okay, so let's take off these lines and I'll divide these up into the correct places. Okay, let's open. Okay, so does that make sense? Is that clear so far? Yes, I'm happy with that. Let's pop those down. Okay, they can go there. Am I clear? Okay, I understand why people are saying that one, but we'll put that one there. This one, do you have any questions about what I've just said? That can go here. What else have we got? Is that all right? Is that understandable so far? That can go here. Okay. What else have we got? Are you getting my point? Are you following? Are you following me? Okay, I'm going to put those here. And then I think, do you understand my point? Okay, I'm going to put that one there as well. And then these ones, they can all go into the next box. Okay, they can go here. And we'll talk about those in a moment. Okay, so grammar. Yes. Does that make sense? Is that clear so far? Is that understandable so far? I think this phrase here so far makes a big difference. It makes it sound like we're on a journey of understanding together. All right. I left this here with a double question mark. Now, I'm not sure that Mary meant to put two question marks or not. But in a text message, what does it mean if you put two question marks?
Not sure.
It's not that you're not sure. It's like you're a bit angry. Okay, that's for me, and I know we're not doing, it's not a text exam, but for me, that sounds a bit like, are you coming tonight? So I don't know what's going through, but it opens up an interesting point of tone. Tone is important. So look at this one. Could you imagine it's 12 o'clock at night and there's someone in the street behind you, you're walking home, and you turn around and say, are you following me? Yeah, tone of voice is important. Or I could say, are you following me? Really, really important. Okay, so phrases like, am I clear? Okay, oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, all of these ones. All of these ones here, if you get the tone wrong, it sounds really aggressive. Okay, it's easy to sound aggressive with these questions. Another thing is, we've got to be careful. Okay, OET don't like it when you say, do you understand? Or does that make sense? Just on its own. Because if you think about it, the patient, they see you as an authority. They don't want to disappoint you. Okay, they want to say yes. All right. So what we've got to try and do is we've got to try and really facilitate the patient so they do feel very comfortable to say yes or no. And these kinds of questions, they are closed questions, aren't they? And they are yes or no. A patient might not like that. Okay. They might just say, oh, yeah, I understand, when they don't understand. So I think that you've got other questions, okay, which are sort of like an offer questions that offering to explain again. Would you like me to repeat that? And I normally say any of that. Okay. Or is there anything you'd like me to go through again? So if you look at these two questions, what you're doing is you're offering the person that you're speaking to a service, and now they can say yes or no on the service, rather than having to admit that they don't understand. So you don't have to say, oh, I don't understand. You can just say, actually, could you just go through? And it's like they're asking you to do something rather than admitting that they don't understand. So these are kind of closed questions. Okay. Be careful when you're asking them. I'm not saying that there's a problem. And sometimes in a task, you might have to explain a few different things. So it's good to have some variety. But I would say you can use the closed questions, but use a combination. Not checking questions. Yeah. Use a combination of checking questions. Now, if you take away so far from here, then I think that it's a very, very different. So use those so far. Okay, they're really, really good. And mix it up with some offers as well.
Usual formal structure for these types of classes.
Okay, so here I am with Edwin. Hi, Edwin.
Hey, Paul.
Hi, nice to see you. Okay, so Edwin, you are an OET hero, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, super. So where do you live?